Maureen O'Hara. She wasn't just known for her striking red hair or her commanding screen presence. She embodied a kind of confidence and strength that stood out in an era when female roles were often narrowly defined. In revisiting moments from her life and career, including relaxed beachside photographs taken during her time in the spotlight, what stands out today is not controversy, but a sense of ease and authenticity. These images, once discussed with exaggerated curiosity, now tend to be seen as simple snapshots of a celebrated performer enjoying her personal time away from the camera. Changing perceptions over time. One of the most interesting things about revisiting old Hollywood moments is how much our interpretation shifts with time. What once might have been framed as surprising or unconventional is often understood very differently today. In earlier decades, public expectations around actresses were rigid, and even modest, everyday clothing choices could be overanalyzed. Looking at it now, the focus has shifted away from judgment and toward context. People are more likely to see these moments as reflections of changing cultural standards rather than anything unusual about the individuals themselves. It highlights how much the conversation around public image, especially for women in entertainment, has evolved into something more thoughtful and balanced, a career defined by strength and versatility. Beyond any single photograph or public discussion, Maureen O'Hara's career speaks for itself. She built a legacy through performances that consistently showcased determination, intelligence, and emotional depth. In many of her most memorable roles, she portrayed women who were independent and resilient, often standing firmly in stories dominated by strong personalities. That consistency helped shape her reputation as one of Hollywood's most dependable and compelling leading actresses. Her work in adventure films, dramas, and romances demonstrated a versatility that allowed her to connect with audiences across generations, making her performances feel timeless rather than confined to a specific era. The human side of stardom. It's easy to forget that public figures from Hollywood's golden age lived with the same need for balance and personal space as anyone else. Moments captured outside of film sets often reveal a more relaxed and natural side of performers who were otherwise seen through carefully constructed screen roles. In the case of Maureen O'Hara, those glimpses add depth to her legacy rather than detract from it. They remind us that behind the glamour of premieres and studio productions was a real person navigating fame, expectations, and personal expression in a rapidly evolving entertainment industry. Conclusion. Looking back today, the most meaningful takeaway is not found in isolated headlines or single images, but in the broader story of how cultural perspectives change. Maureen O'Hara's legacy continues to rest firmly on her contributions to cinema and the strength she brought to her roles. She remains a symbol of grace, resilience, and authenticity in classic film history. Revisiting her story allows us to appreciate not just her work on screen, but also how public understanding of fame, individuality, and representation has matured over time.